Hey, what's up, guys? This is Netta with Inner Peace with Netta, and on today's video, I will be talking about self-worth and how to value yourself and value your self-worth. And I wanted to ask a question first. What is self-worth? Where did it come from? And how do you measure your self-worth? If you do measure it, and what is the criteria of your measurements? Like, does it fluctuate up and down? And what would be the criteria, or what would be, criteria of how you measure it, or the requirements of the measurements. But anywho, I first wanted to say, your self-worth should never fluctuate. There's nothing you should measure it by. Your self-worth, I was about to say motivation. Your self-worth, right, is an innate gift from the divine, source, God, universe, however you may want to say. And it does not fluctuate. Like I said, it's a gift. A gift that can never be taken away from you. Now, it's up to you to see your worth. If you don't see your worth, then nobody else will. Just like if you don't love you, no one else will. If you don't respect you, no one else will. You will get that energy on back to you. So, self-worth and how to evaluate, you have to go within. Always say that. You got to thrive by living inside out. Okay? Go within first. Do that inner work. Of course, you got to do footwork on the outside. Never will tell you not to do that. But when it comes to this inner work, you have to look within. You have to align with that higher self. See with your soul, with your higher self, with the divine, and align with that. And it's easier said than done when you're used to living outside in. But that's the best way, because when you're living outside in, you're just surviving. You're not thriving. And, for a long time, I didn't understand where self-worth came from. I thought it was about what your family thought about you, your friends, your romantic partner, collecting degrees, certificates, and material things. I thought, whatever society was trying to program my mind, and just media saying, well, if you look like this, if you do this, if you go this path, if you become the mold that we want you to be instead of being yourself, you're very worthy. Not a lot of people are authentic. And authentic doesn't mean perfection. But that ultimately comes from your self-worth. Because you have to, really value yourself and your innate gifts. Society tries to mold us since we were children. But we all have innate gifts that we have. I'm still exploring mine and still dedicating myself to skills, and that starts from within, and opening up to new things and learning to be more flexible and adaptable to see different aspects and learn so much more about myself. But you have to know that, have that worth, and know and see it, and know that you have enough time to spend that time to develop that gift, that innate gift, and those abilities and those natural talents and skills within you. Society will tell us, like, okay, well, you don't have the time, and honor your time. And I definitely understand, like, make sure you are utilizing your time to do things that's productive, right? But you also have to honor and respect your energy. as well. Okay? Because if you do that, you're not going to waste your energy on things that is not productive or that is not going to get you to elevate. And I've been seeing signs, from spirit, like eternal, go in, sis, like eternal, when I have certain thoughts, eternal. Don't look at everything outside of you. Do not look at the chaos or whatever is outside of you, or it don't even have to be chaos. Just don't look outside of you for you to value something that's already within you. Stop looking outside of yourself. You understand? So, I just wanted to make this video and let you know, like, that value starts within. The divine loves us so much. And another thing for me, like, I had to get out this program. Like, I had to prove myself that I was worthy to the divine. No. Because how are you going to open up and receive the blessings and the gifts that the universe, that the divine, God is giving to you, if you're not receptive to it? Because you don't know your value. You don't know your worth. Because you are worthy of receiving all of that. And if you don't know that, then you're not open to it. And so you're causing more resistance to it. And, that's definitely something that I struggle with, because I just felt like, okay, so now I got to prove myself, because I always felt like I had to prove myself and to be something that I wasn't for a long time. And then going on a spiritual journey, it was kind of something of me trying to prove myself as well. But then it was just like, no, hold, stop. You're not getting it, sis. Or you're not getting it fully, but you're getting some of it. But, you still got more growing and maturity to do. But your worth, you don't have to prove your worth to God, because it's an innate gift. It's an innate gift. So when people out here, or society is telling you, or doctrines and all this domestication is telling you that you aren't worthy enough, God would never tell you that. The divine, your spirit guides, your higher self will never tell you that. If someone needs, if your value, is not compatible with somebody's needs, that does not mean your value goes down. People's needs are, pertaining to their beliefs. And it's okay. A lot of us get into relationships, and when a person may not want to be with you, or the relationship is over, and you're just like, well, I felt like my self-worth went down. Nah, because you are tying your value to someone else's needs. How some parents feel like when their children grow up out the house, it's like, oh, they don't need me anymore, and I feel like, less valuable. Hell no, you push them damn kids out, you raise them kids. You are so valuable, You raise healthy, beautiful kids, and they doing the damn thing. Of course they gotta leave the house, because you raised them to be. That does not make you any less of a parent. That does not make your worth go down. You just need to find a gift and a talent that's within you, because you just been raising kids for so long, or been doing something for so long. And I definitely understand that, because, like I said, we're molded since young, instead of allowing us to tap into that inner gifts and our inner talent. We're told what to do when we have free will. We always have a choice. That's why it's always some transformation in your life, and you just having to grow and change, because you're supposed to be what you want to be. It's you, it's your value, your worth. And everyone is great and everyone is valuable, but you have to know and you have to acknowledge it. You have to love yourself, you have to respect yourself, and you have to know your value and your worth before anybody else can see it. So now know your value and your worth, same thing. Just know it, right? And value it. Add tax to it. Add commission to it. if you would like, and just hone it. And I'm not talking about a sense of arrogance. No, I'm talking about from within, from the divine, knowing that you are limitless once you align and know that this outside stuff don't add nothing to your worth. You can lose all your material things today. Are you worthless? Not. That would be a damn lie. That would be a damn lie. You are always worthy. Always. Always. And we are coming to a time so where people may have lost their jobs, have lost material aspects in their life. I just want y'all to know that you are worthy. Do not let anything on the outside of you measure your worth. Because guess what? You can always get this material stuff back. Whatever you lose, you will gain 1,000 times better. But you just got to know your value and your worth. And I know it's a lot of time, a lot of times we measure our value on outside things. And now I'm telling you to take your power back, right? From relationships, material things, relationships with family, friends, romantic, business relationships, anything. Just remove it. Remove it and take your power back. Because we got free will. And even though when people try to impose on it, we still got a choice. So make that choice to value yourself. And know that you're worthy. And know that the divine got your back. So that is the video for today. I love you guys. Peace.